What is up, YouTube? Jonusfatson back playing The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth plus random character modded streaking. It's again. I didn't show it there, but we added in a character called the Chard, which apparently is a bomb character. I don't know very much about it. I know he's very popular, but I haven't had a chance to check him out, so we added him in. There we go. Z2KS687H. That is our seed. I'm gonna go for it. This is like a risky start. I think that literally... No, it won't actually kill us. I didn't want to get hit by the fire, in case you're curious why I took this the long way. That would have absolutely killed us. So, if I take 9 lives, then I get... I can't believe like I'm 30 seconds into the video, I've already got to strategize. This will give me 1 red heart, which means I'll be able to leave the curse room with 1/2 red heart. If that's right. Yeah. I can't do anything about this, and I don't take pills. So, little dicey on the start here. Especially with characters that like chase you down, but it's fine. Yeah, Bloody Lust is okay. I would really like to get in the shop and do something. Actually, kind of want to avoid the small room too. Our damage, like, we are glass cannon wholeheartedly here. I want to get in the shop, see if we can buy like anything. I don't think we're going to be able to. The bomb might be huge. I'm thinking through where our secret room might be, and I actually don't know. I was gonna say what we really need is a tinted rock, and we very luckily got one. Now, for it to be good, of course. Go away, Malaboom. This run. I mean, we're lucky we have 9 lives. Don't get it twisted here. That's kind of the godsend. I can't believe I thought I would be able to kill them, but I'm still like a little suspicious on this one. Like, I don't know. I'm less suspicious because we have 9 lives, obviously, but man, this is a tight run so far, but for the most part it's okay. Enough that I'm confident that we can move on to talking about other things, like me skipping the Smash announcer once again. Yeah, it's a good time. So I added in the Chard, and it's a good time. I've been looking for other characters to add in, and there's like a few that hit the mind. There's a lot of meme characters that exist in the workshop. Just characters where I'm like, all right, I don't know what this is a reference to. And frankly, it scares me and I don't want to add it to the game because it's probably some sort of like weird anime reference that I don't understand and that technically is like, I don't know, illegal or something. I don't know. Probably not, by the way. I'm fully aware of that. Let me out. Well, I don't know. The mod itself wouldn't be illegal, but I don't know like a lot of specific references like that. I know a lot of references, but some YouTubers, they know their 80s or 90s rap, and I do. I know like B horror movies in a very specific genre. That's my take. I'm like, yeah, you want to know anything about Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2, I'm your guy. But if you ask me anything else, I got nothing. Oh, man, a key would be nice. I don't know why I didn't think he could hit me. Hey, key. I was going to say, too, like, Lucky Rock is pretty nice. It can be pretty valuable. Best Bud, by the way, not great. Probably the worst fly item, but if we can get the ability to fly, at least we got something. He juked me there, in case you're curious what happened. Oh, no, I didn't even pay any attention. I gotta, okay. Be honest with you, I'm recording this like late at night. Mostly because I can't sleep. I also have to wake up like relatively early in the morning, which is a bit of a problem. I have to take my car to get serviced. It needs an oil change and also requires a tire switch over. If you're in parts of the world that does not get winter, or at least like snow winter, you may not know this, but cars require... Oh, I must have turned that mod off. Cars require like different sets of tires. I don't know why my brain struggled there. But yeah, so I have a set of winter tires and a set of summer tires. Now, you could be saying, yo, they sell all season tires? By the way, I'm playing like way too like loose with this. Sure. Now, if I go to the cursor, I might die, so it's not. But yeah, so I gotta go get the winter tires taken off and the summer tires put on. And you also might be like, yo, what the hell? It's like May? Why are you just doing that? Well, come on, I just want a devil deal. For the most part, winter like lasts a long time in Canada. So I end up like waiting a little bit longer. I also travel on the highway on the old Coquihalla. And that can be treacherous at the best of times. And it literally snows like in May and June. So I'm always a little bit hesitant on like I'd rather leave my winter tires on a little bit longer than required and be safe than have summer tires on and have to drive through snow. And to be fair, like my summer tires are like all season. They're not straight, like there are like legit summer tires you can buy that work differently. How differently? I have no idea. I am not a tire mechanic. I don't know these things. I do know that they work differently though. I think they're like harder or something. Like less likely to melt, and then like the winter tires are softer and handle cold temperatures better. I don't know. It's actually like a lot of, you know, with two bombs, I'm going back to the item room. There's actually like a lot of science behind like tires, and they are probably the most important thing. They are the most important thing you can put on a car. So if you're running around like all seasons, don't do it. Just don't do it. No, I'm not in a quad shot mood. Oh, baby. The nerdy Eve has shown up. Oh, yeah. She looks like a Twitter bot account right now. Just the... I gotta, like... Yo, I gotta, like, straighten up or I might die on this run. playing like way too lazy. 2020, by the way, will just not help the laziness. It's gonna make me like even lazier. Because it's like so good. That's gonna be a problem. But we'll just, you know, we'll handle things as they come. It's kind of one of the things with Isaac. You kind of need to handle the situation that you're in, not the one that could happen. You can prepare. But if you're not handling the situation that you're currently in, it's no good. You miss the forest for the trees, you know? Sure. You know what? I should go back really quick. We have the speed to do so. I'm gonna go check that challenge room. But yeah, no, it is one of the things with Isaac, like, handle the situations as they come up, rather than trying to plan for situations that may never come. That is like a life lesson of sorts as well. Like, you can do that in life. There's no point in planning. This is crazy. This is the Eve blood run. Razor Blade, Bloody Lust, and Lusty Blood. This is... I don't know if I've ever had this combo. This feels like it would be like a weird synergy. Like the blood transformation. Yeah, but we're like in a crazy good spot now. Now the question is, do I use the sun card in the curse room? I think I have to. I don't have to now. I can wait till the next floor. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of like a life lesson, you know? There are countless situations that arise that you, first of all, you can't control. Secondly, why would you want to? So you're usually best to just avoid, well, not even avoid those situations, just only concern yourself with situations that you can actually influence. This is a problem, by the way. I hate this champion so very much. Honestly, like the worst champion in the game. I will fight this version of Mega Fatty 100 times. It's gonna jump, and I thought I was gonna die there, but it's the worst. All right, what do we got going on here? There is a curse room. But yeah, like if you sit and you ponder around situations that, first of all, may never actually happen, you're gonna stress yourself out for no reason. That's a big, not a big no-no, but it's something to be aware of anyway. And I had tendencies of this. This is why I'm able to speak to it. Sometimes I would get so stressed out about situations that actually like never came to be. And I'll give you an example. Things like a job interview used to be quite stressful. So what I would end up doing is mentally running through the interview in my head. I would figure out, first of all, I would like Google what questions I would potentially be asked for whatever job I was being hired for or being interviewed for. And then I would go, okay, so what if they ask me this? What should I say? What if they bring up this? What should I say? And there's nothing inherently wrong with it, especially like a job interview. And I feel like I've talked about job interviews a little bit too much. But I would also do it for like other situations too, where it would be like a social interview, like a second interview, or even just like something with my boss. Like my boss would send me an email and go, hey, can you stop by? I want to chat with you. And in my brain, actually, sorry, in my head, I would go, oh God, I'm fired. I'm done. What have I done? They found out something, or I screwed something up and I don't know about it, etc., etc. And of course, none of that was true. Just get me the hell out of this room. And usually what ended up happening is my boss just wanted to talk to me about a project or something that he wanted me to work on, or something along those lines. I'm not going to be able to afford blank cards, so I'm going to take you and just go and hope we get a deal. We don't actually really particularly need one right now, but yeah, so I would go through, okay, what if they say this? I'll say that. What if they say this? I'll say that. And periodically it actually worked as a crutch to actually like know what to say in certain situations, but for the most part, those things like never came up. And I ended up just wasting a whole bunch of like mental space and time and stress for no like valid reason. Sure. There was a curse room here. Nah. It's too far. I would like map those like conversations out in my head with them like never actually happening. Hermit and High Priestess. I was gonna fool card out of this, but yeah, I'm just gonna fool card out. I think that's the right play.
A fool.
Grab the Hermit. Might be able to like cheese a boss rush here. Yeah, I got stuck up on the skull. That's my bad. Poor planning. Speaking of planning. Yeah, so I ended up like going through a little bit of like personal change with that and went, you know, perhaps it's not like the greatest approach. Because all I'm doing is like incredibly stressing myself out for no reason. And then secondarily, it never, when the situations did arise where it was like, oh, I'm so glad that this question came up because now I'm able to answer it. It didn't matter. You know what? I think I can take that and be in a good spot. It's like, generally speaking, the questions that like they just were not as important as I made them out to be in my head, or I would like kind of think that somebody would think they're more important. Like, I'm like, okay, this person thinks that this question is like the most pressing thing in the world. I need to make sure that I answer properly, have the information, etc., etc. And then they ask a question, and it's like, yeah, it's no big deal, whatever. Like, you don't need an excuse for everything. This is what I'm trying to say. Or you don't need an answer for everything. You should never, like, have an excuse, I guess, because an excuse might mean that you're, like, ill-prepared, or you're trying to, like, pass the buck. You know? But if you can answer questions and handle situations appropriately, you're going to be in a better spot. Case in point, like, nobody ever gets fired from a job for making a mistake. What you do get fired for is how you handle the mistake. So if you make a mistake and you try to hide it, you don't own it, don't tell anybody about it, Sack Dagger is really good, though. I think it's worth it. Should have went to that. No, let's just go. Nobody gets fired for a mistake. They get fired for how they handle them. And I truly believe that. You know what? I think we get We can do this. I do want to go to boss rush if we can make it, but sack dagger just kind of melts these boys, so. And I'll tell you, like, I have made not like numerous mistakes. Like, I'm not sitting there going, I am like, why would anybody hire me for any position? Oh my god, I've screwed up so many things in my life. I like to think of myself as like a competent employee anyway, at the end of the day. Not the best, not the worst. Competent. You can trust me to do things and so forth, you know? But I've definitely like made mistakes, but I also like to think that I handle them relatively well. The relic's pretty good. And like case in point with YouTube, I have made numbers of mistakes on the channel. It's a good time. Same with Twitch. Chaos Boss Rush might be the flavor that I'm looking for on the run. You know? Oh, why would I just walk on the creep, though? Double clocks is a bit weird. I don't need the tower. Yeah, give me the hermit. I also don't need the pill. I've talked about this before. I don't know if I've mentioned it in this series, but I actually don't particularly take pills in Isaac. Okay. Well, first, I'm glad I went back. Secondly, just the worst damage. But yeah, I don't take pills in Isaac. I tend to think that they're more harmful than helpful. So just don't take them. Alright. How are we doing in time? 30 seconds? We got this. Oh yeah. So leave that open. Guppy's collar. We have to go Guppy's collar. Alright, let's sun, huh? I thought I saw the sun. Nope. 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 Okay. Compost is interesting. I think we're in a good spot. No point in doing anything there. Let's go see what we got in our devil deal. Our speed is good enough that we might be able to cheese the devil deal here too. So actually, we won't even need to worry about it. Even doubly so. I was gonna say we don't need to worry about it because we have the goat head. I'm actually gonna hear me out. I'm gonna take this. There we go. We're in a good spot. Money equals power would be pretty good. Yeah, this run is going totally fine. Sack dagger, honestly, like, is so good. Lusty blood, also like incredibly good. I always forget that this is like a reskin. And I'm like, did I screw up the floor count? Have to try. But yeah, this is the womb. Just like a different skin of the womb. Literally everything else is the same though. Like the floor, or the rooms rather, the floor, etc. Literally no difference. The only thing that, like, actually confuses me is sometimes I'll be like, you know, I'm in the mood for, some mushroom bombing. And the mushrooms are not actually mushrooms. They're, the polyps. I don't actually know what a polyp is, or pots are polyps too. Something like that. There's some of those things like show up and I'm like, I don't know what you are in actuality. So I've wasted bombs before. End of the day, not particularly a big deal, but yeah, this run is going totally fine. We might get Guppy, we may not. Chaos is a pretty interesting kind of fun item. I'll quickly play this. I wish you could, like, fast play this. I'm not going to play it very much, though. Just want to see if we can get a better trinket. Ba-da-ba-ba. I also wouldn't mind... That is a better trinket, by the way. Figuring out why the mom fight slows down. I've said it before, but I gotta figure out what mod is causing that. Because there should be, like, 0 slowdown on this. Like, the computer that I'm using is pretty beefy. Okay, that's good enough. Still, we can't hold 2 trinkets, but at least we'll get flies. Yeah, not worried about taking a little bit of damage here. You know, I can go in and see what's going on in here first. So that is going to give me HP. And then I want to give it away. Grab this. I will grab that. We're still going to be in Horror Babylon, but I wouldn't mind getting rid of the heart. We have one more Devil Deal left anyway, so why not? This is going to be a relatively fast run. By the way, I can't believe we got Magic Mush from a Devil Deal. It's probably, like, I wouldn't say the perfect item, but it's pretty close to, like, the perfect item for us right now. May as well try for Guppy's head, right? Oh yeah, right, these can be anything. The golden chest can be anything. It could even be a golden chest. Probably the funniest Family Guy line, by the way. Not a big, like, Family Guy fan. Although I do, weirdly enough, I actually do enjoy American Dad. I think it's, like, a better show. You know what? I should bomb for some pennies. And then we can get some flies. Yeah, actually, I don't mind American Dad as a show. I thought it was definitely funnier. And maybe it's because it was, like, a little bit more coherent as a show. Definitely not my favorite quote-unquote adult cartoon, though. Gotta see what's going on. There literally could be any item. Or none. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fun. So never using Krampus's head again. I would have to say that, like, my favorite adult cartoon, and I don't mean like her adult cartoon. I mean like syndicated, funny. Like The Simpsons at one point was targeted towards adults, as an example. Like, let's call it primetime cartoons. I don't know how else to word it. Without sounding like a weirdo. Like, if you let me put it this way. If you can search the title on Google with safe search on, that's the kind of show that I'm referring to. So, some examples. Simpsons, Family Guy, Rick and Morty. Those are shows that are clearly marketed towards an older audience. However, we can talk Rick and Morty in a second, but if I had to like actually choose, I'm not doing The Hush. If I had to choose like a favorite prime time, I'm really struggling with like adult cartoon. I'd have to go with Futurama. I recently rewatched some of it, mostly because like I'm working from home, so I have something on the go in the background pretty much all the time. Like TV show, movie, something. And I was like, you know what? I feel like watching Futurama. So I watched like the seven seasons of Futurama from start to finish. And it holds up. Like, it's still my favorite cartoon. And I mean that sincerely. Like, I don't know what it is with the cartoon itself. It's just so funny. And basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to be tagging Futurama in the video title. I don't know if I actually will. But I want somebody to pick it up and remake it. Not remake it, but like extend it. It's been canceled like twice. Somebody needs to like pick it up, make some more, and then move on. Because the way that the show ended, I'm not gonna like put any spoilers of the show, but the creators actually they didn't know what the last episode was actually gonna be, because they were like, well, we're gonna get canceled. At some point they're going to stop us from making anything more. So for a while, every episode that they were making, they treated like it was the last episode. And if you watch like the last 4 or 5, you definitely get that feeling. By the way, I gotta stop taking like dumb damage. I said that the entire run, but like especially near the end. But yeah, I would love to see like Futurama picked up by like a Netflix or Amazon Prime or something, and you continue it on. Like, it'd be really fun to like get back into the characters, see what they're up to, and then immediately just like make them the same that they were. You know, these are all not that great. I mean, Mystery Sack's okay. Probably the best item here. The science tiers are fine. Not really going to do much here. And Coat Hanger, we already have like a pretty high... Like, we have the highest rate of fire, so literally is going to do nothing for us, but... Honestly, we're just going to Sack Dagger Blue Baby, so... Yeah, this run was fun. Relatively fast. It's a good time. I've been having fun with the series. I've been kind of missing playing Isaac. I'm gonna probably... Oh, there's some spiders. Get back into playing it on stream a little bit more again. I'm not gonna do like a playing Isaac till I'm partner kind of streams, but... Unless... No. Well, maybe. Probably not. Although people definitely do like watching Isaac more. And if you're not following me on Twitch, you absolutely should. Just at twitch.tv/Jonusfatson. It's totally free. You can check it out. And yeah, I'll be streaming lots of stuff. It's a good time. I'm not trying to like self-promote, although I probably should. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like start playing this a little bit more on stream. Haven't really done it very much. Not on stream. Been playing like, you know, obviously here, and then a little bit like doing some other stuff, but oh, come on. Thank you. Just gotta get in there with the Dagster. This is not the way to the boss, huh? All right. I'm a little upset because I thought we were like gonna be done. But as I mentioned once before, there is the streamer mode in the INI files of Isaac that you can set to always like make sure that you're going the right way, and I've forgotten to do it. It's okay though. I also have enabled it so that I always get good items. You can set that as well for the streamer mode. So that no matter what you do, you will always be guaranteed to have at least Magic Mush, Brimstone, Mom's Knife. One of those basically run winning items on every single run. All you have to do is link up your Twitch account to your Isaac account. Oh, you didn't know there were Isaac accounts? Yeah, you just go bindingofisaac.com and link up your Twitch account, and then Edmund emails you an INI file that you replace with all your settings, and then it makes the game super easy. That's what happens, and that's how you get 9 wins in a row. I don't know why the cards aren't working. Actually, let me look at the mods, because I thought I do have completion marks on there. So that is clearly not working, so I'm just going to disable it. Anyway, that's going to do it for this 9 wins in a row. I'm going to be adding in another modded character to the rotation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a 9th character upcoming. As always, if you want to recommend a character, just do so in the comments below. And if you're not following the channel, please do so. It means the world to me. I can also be found on Twitch at twitch.tv/Jonusfatson or at jonusfatson.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace out.